You're 12 years old, crouched beneath the wide branches of a mango tree in your Igbo village. It's 1750 in what the maps will one day call southeastern Nigeria. The sun warms the yam fields to gold. Distant drums pulse like the earth's own heartbeat. The market hums, women bartering smoked fish, children darting after goats, their laughter ringing off mud-walled compounds. You're braiding your little sister's hair, her giggles light as river wind. You dream of becoming a storyteller like your mother. Her tales of ancient warriors, river spirits, and clever Anansi make the firelight dance and the village feel alive. Life is hard, calloused hands, endless weeding, the ache of hunger in lean seasons, but it is yours. Then the screams shatter the morning. Huts erupt in flame. Smoke chokes the sky. Armed raiders, some local, hired by coastal traders, others Europeans with muskets, sweep through like locusts. They are joined by African allies who know the paths and the people. Your sister's small hand slips from yours as rough fingers seize her. You dive behind the yam mound, heart hammering. But Essie, your friend since you could walk, sees you. Her eyes dart between you and a raider, dangling glass beads like bait. Her little brother dangles limp in another's arms, blood streaking his face. "She's there," Essie whispers, trembling, pointing straight at you. "Take her instead." The words land like a blade. Betrayal from the girl who once shared every secret. Hands clamp around your arms. Iron bites your ankles. You scream for your mother, but smoke swallows the sound. As they drag you away, she breaks through the chaos, pressing a hand-woven bracelet into your palm. Cowries and dyed thread. Her own fingers work. "Keep my stories alive, Ada," she whispers, tears carving tracks through ash on her cheeks. Then she vanishes into the fire. The march lasts days, 300 miles of thorns, thirst, and grief. Feet bleed, sobs fill the air, dreams burn behind you. You reach the coast. Cape Coast Castle looms, a stone fortress squatting by the Atlantic. They shove you into a dungeon so dark, light itself feels forbidden. The air is thick with sweat, excrement, and despair. Chains rattle. Someone beside you goes still, dysentery stealing her before she turns 13. A trader enters with a torch. He pries open your mouth, inspects your teeth, your limbs. "Strong," he mutters. A red-hot brand sears your shoulder. The smell of your own flesh fills your nostrils. You scream until your voice cracks. They strip your name, call you Mary now, as though Adana were dirt to be scrubbed away. You clutch the bracelet in the dark, whispering Adana to remember who you are. A woman named Ya slides you a handful of sour mush. Her eyes are fierce, kind. "We're planning," she breathes, nodding toward the anchored ships. A revolt, freedom or death. Your heart leaps. Finally, a choice that matters. But then her gaze falls on the bracelet. "Give it to me, or you're not in." Trust again? Your stomach knots. The ship is worse. Wooden tomb rocking on endless water. You cannot sit upright. Bodies press knee to back in filth. Vomit, waste, death coat every breath. Above, women screams as sailors take what they want. Daily food, watery gruel crawling with weevils. You grind the rusted nail against your chain for 30 agonizing minutes, fingers raw until metal yields. Others follow, some with stolen tools, some with desperate teeth. Midnight comes, the signal ripples. Shouts, a stolen cutlass flashes. Ya leads, blood already on her face. But the crew is waiting. Muskets roar, blood slicks the deck. Ya fights to the rail, defiant, then they hurl her to the sharks. Fins cut the moonlit water. She's gone. You are spared, forced to scrub her blood away under the lash. You hum your mother's Igbo lullaby, so soft it barely stirs the air. The sailor pauses, whip arm falling. For a heartbeat, something human flickers in his eyes. Then he remembers. The lash rises again. You reach Barbados at 13. Heat slams like a fist. Auction blocks stand like scaffolds. They oil your skin, scrub you raw, parade you. Young, will breed well soon, the auctioneer barks. Men prod your arms, your hips. A planter with a scarred cheek claims you, drags you to his sugar estate, calls you Mary. You scratch Adana in the dirt floor of your shack with a nail, each mark a vow. His daughter, pale and ghost-like, once slips you a mango through the slats. You're too young for this, she whispers, pity in her voice. Then she runs to her father, sobbing that you stole it. His whip falls 5 times. Mercy, you learn, is often the cruelest trap. At 15, you swing a machete through cane from dawn to dusk. Blisters burst. Blood mixes with sweat. The overseer's lash cracks like lightning. At 17, the planter comes at night, rum on his breath, hands like iron. You fight, clawing, screaming, but he crushes you. A child grows inside from his violence. You hide the swell. Terrified, a baby means heavier chains for both of you. In the shack at night, you whisper your mother's stories to the women and their children. They call you sister. The words soothe frayed souls. But the overseer hears. Suspicion hardens his gaze. You slip a rock in the cane mill's gears. The machine jams. A day's rest for the sick. A spark of hope. But he watches closer now. At 18, belly heavy, you know the overseer is building his case. Under a blood moon, he drags you to the post, rope ready. Time to make an example. But you are finished being an example. You hum an old Igbo tune. The rhythm shifts, just enough. The signal. Women step from shadows, torches blooming like angry stars. 3 years of whispered stories, shared rage, quiet plans. The cane fields ignite. Flames roar your fury. Smoke carries defiance skyward. For precious minutes, you win. But then muskets answer. Blood soaks soil already drunk of yours. They haul you to the gallows at dawn. The noose bites your throat. But you sing, loud, unbroken, your mother's lullaby. Adana, you shout to the sky. The crowd falters. The overseer hesitates. The rope tightens. Your body drops, but your stories do not. The women whisper them to their children. Your name etches into hearts. A fire kindles that outlives the ashes. They thought they silenced you. They were wrong. Your voice, Adana's voice, burns brighter than their cane. It echoes still, from Barbados ports to festivals in the diaspora, in every lullaby that refuses to forget.